So global delivery is what Ceeblue specializes in. We're able to get because we specialize in video and video streaming and real-time video streaming, this is what makes us stand out. This is what has enabled us to make a company and a business, is what we can do is, let's say an event is taking place in a place like Amsterdam, and you have viewers coming in from all over the world, from West Coast US, from Buenos Aires, from Tokyo. That's what we specialize in. We know how to make the video go across the world through the internet topography with modern video protocols so that it works, it doesn't fail, and then it works very fast. This is something we've been doing in other businesses and other applications for years now. For the hybrid model, or for the event management business world, to me, this is an obvious new outlet that you can have more people attend your events. You can have people from around the world happily attend your event as a video attendee. So this is something we've been doing for quite a long time, and for the event manager, this is the upside. This is the glass half full part of what you can now do with your new hybrid business model. A community, or a sense of community, is what makes events happen. I'm the first person who can talk about going to physical events and getting the most out of it in terms of having great conversations, learning things, getting back in touch with old friends and colleagues from the industry. Even though I'm a video professional, I'm also somebody who very much likes the physical convention and the serendipity that comes around it. By running into an old friend at the coffee stand and seeing what conversation that may lead to a learning moment or a business opportunity. So the question here is, to what degree can community be done with hybrid events, especially for the folks that are attending via video? And I think a lot can be done. We're seeing a lot of neat things happening to make video ultra low latency, which is what we specialize in, so that you are there in the moment, even though you're coming online from your home or your office, but with interactive aspects, whether sending a comment midstream in type form or a happy face. That's the key to getting to a sense of community, to making things real time for the video attendees. And there's a lot that can be done there. Well, the obvious advice is to keep doing what you do very well in the subject matter that also applies to virtual events. What would that be? Well, database management, planning ahead of time, getting proper sponsorships, all of those things that lead up to a high attendance, and having everybody excited and with the right expectations for an event. That doesn't change. What does change is how do you make that happen video style? And how do you make that happen video style when your company may not have a lot of video expertise? Well, the obvious answer is you get video expertise, whether you hire them full-time, or whether you get contractors, or whether you get certain partnerships for the technology. But I think you would stick to the same principles. Advise with the video people as best as you can, and they will also have some good common sense advice. But I wouldn't throw out the baby with the bathwater. I would stick to the fundamentals that have made your in-person events successful, because I'm sure the fundamentals are the same. Well, for Ceeblue, working with companies that are pivoting to hybrid events, our job is not more complicated, really. All new customers have to make an integration of our video solution into their platform. And some clients are able to do it with more agility than others, depending on their know-how, or quite frankly, the new clients where we see people struggling the most are usually clients that have been doing video streaming for a long time and have old technology, and they have to do workarounds. The good news for the hybrid event industry is that the companies that are now doing this is such a new space, they don't have old technologies that they have to work around. So that part is good. Now for the hybrid management companies, perhaps they have a bit of a learning curve on the streaming side, but that can be easily solved by working with companies like us, and we can and working with professional video integrators as well. We work with a few, which we can recommend. But actually, there's a silver lining here, in that there's not old video technology that these companies have to deal with. So I would actually see it more as a plus than a minus. Well, from a live video perspective in running virtual events, of the three recommendations, the first one is probably the same that any event manager already knows about, and that is planning, planning, planning. To account for everything that might take place. You want to do all the things to get folks to attend the event, just like you would to a physical event. So, you have database management, you want to manage your emails, you want to get people excited, and you want to have people focused on what to attend and how to attend. So the first one is just simply planning, but also on the video side, the technology side as well. And along with that come two more things to add on the video side. One is redundancy. What if something goes wrong? What if the internet gods are angry on the day of your event? Have a backup plan. Know what you do. Have a second video stream perhaps to fall back on. And the third part goes with that, in that you might want to have an engineer or two on call watching the event live. Well, we call that a knock in our industry. And you might want to consider having live support services watching your video streams and ready to press the button in case you need to go to your fallback option. Those are my three recommendations from a video perspective for your virtual event.